Divorce is a Ponzi scheme. In 2014, did you know the women that made it to the 100 richest list, only 2 made their money with their own skills? The rest, the other 98 women, divorce. Stop the cap. You ain't out there grinding and getting money. Y'all are marrying dudes. And after they've put their sweat and equity into thinking this was forever, following the 80% of women are the initiators of divorce rule, y'all ran out there, got divorced, and then took that man's half of that man's money, alienated from his children. Stop the cap. You ain't build nothing. You came to steal and destroy.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. The Lord bless you. It's been a while. God bless you. Good to see you on my channel. All right, I want to quickly drop my sincere opinion from the biblical perspective on the issue of this Moroccan is it Moroccan or Morocco football player who just the wife, just fight for divorce. Now the guy news story has been trending online. All right, so I want to drop my sincere opinion on the issue from biblical perspective. Sometimes Christians, children of God, it is not always too okay for us to see things from the world perspective or from the perspective of the public. It's always good for us to see things from the scriptural perspective. All right. Before I drop my opinion, I delve into that. Please kindly do me a favor. If it's your first time on my channel, kindly subscribe to my channel and subscribe, please, and then turn up the notification bell. In that way, you always be notified whenever a new video is being uploaded. All right. God bless you. And to all my returning subscribers, I want to say God bless you and thank you. Now, a lot of guys, a lot of persons, especially men, 90%, they are applauding this Akim on his decision for using his mother name in all his properties. All right. Now, many are celebrating for various reasons. Firstly, I will not judge Akim for what he did. I will not say what he did is right or what he did is wrong. I want to speak from scriptural perspective first. The Bible says, for this reason, a man shall leave his father and his mother and cleave unto his wife. That's what the Bible says. There's nothing short of that. Now, when it comes to your marriage, what comes first is your marriage. What comes first is your partner, not your father, not your mother, not even your children. The first thing that comes first is your partner. So, in my own perspective and from scriptural perspective, he said he shall cleave. Do you guys know the meaning of that word cleave? That is it. However, firstly, so whatever decision you are taking, your partner comes first. That's what the Bible said. But unfortunately, we find ourselves in a terrible generation. A generation where people are full of themselves. A generation where people are full with the mindset of scam. You understand? In anything they do, some people who are not born again, they want to look for look for an opportunity to exploit their neighbor. You listening to me, like you agree with me that in this generation, not all ladies, not all guys who enter marriage actually enter the marriage with the mindset to build a life till death to their partner. No, many enter to scam their partner. And then all guys today who are looking for rich girls to scam, I've seen it on social media. They are just the way they are gold digger for ladies, they are gold digger for guys. So now when you get married, from my own perspective, your wife confessed. That is it. Your wife, so those who wrote on social media say that your wife is not a family member, that is padadash. Your wife is the closest person. Suppose your partner is supposed to be the closest person to you on earth than anybody. Can you make her before your father and your mother since they are the closest? Can you make her before your siblings since they are the closest? So your partner confessed. But however, it's unfortunate that some persons, even me talk, I'll use myself as a case study. I want to be real. Some persons find themselves in the hands of what I would call vipers. Let me digress here. When I got married, When I got married, I get to discover, for what I was told, I didn't go there, but that because okay, my mother-in-law and the father, the mother, they were actually living apart. So I was never opportune to see the father until the day of the wedding, or the day of the traditional marriage. Okay, I'm not diving much into that. So after marriage, I discovered what the mother of my ex-wife does was frying akara, what Nigeria call akara. That was the business she does. Now, knowing where I come from, I know if my family discovered that, it's going to be a slap to me. So I honorably spoke with the woman, so spoke to her. I said, I want your mother to change her trade. Please speak to your mom. I also speak to her to know she will change her trade, because right from time I respect people's will and opinion. The woman was very, very eager. She wanted to change. So I did my little best to send her force to change her trade, which was good. And in my own little way, I tried to assist yearly, you understand, to boost the business. Okay. Even as at 2019, before the daughter left the marriage, I sent the mom 50K in January, before the daughter left, I think in August. Our younger sister, I single-handedly sponsored this young girl in school. Please follow me closely, I'm going somewhere. I single-handedly sponsor her. The only time I did pay her school fees was in year 3. And it was because of this lady. With all due respect to her, she was just full of pride. You imagine somebody you are sponsoring, when the time comes for school fees, you must be the one to call her to remind her when at this. And even when she received the money, she wants you to call her, even if it's days later, to ask her, did you get it? Before she would reluctantly say, oh, I got it. So because of that pride, when it got to year 3, I said I would not speak anything about it if she didn't tell me. So she did it. It was after the Okwa was already paid, or the Okwi Canada, she was now trying to extort me again. Another could call by the name Josana, said, don't pay. The Okwi already paid. So on year 1, year 2, year 4, I did all the payment. Please, I'm not saying this with the aim to malign her or her family. No, I'm just being real here. I want to use it to portray my point. Now, I just said the little thing I did for the family. So for my story, you see that I actually took the family as my own. What happened? There was a day in 2019, few days to August. This lady, the supposed mother of my kid, was supposed to be a wife. She was using what my SIM card was in her phone. So my Nigeria, because my GTB account is for non-Nigeria residents, so I receive a lot here. So my younger sister said she needed an airtime. There was no money with that account. I sent her airtime of just 200 naira, which is less than 10 rand in South Africa, which is less than $1, I guess. I sent her airtime of 200 naira. So because she was with my phone, my sister was one of their phone. She forgot the alert. It was airtime I sent to my younger sister. Guess what? This lady could not hide her feelings. She started insulting me, saying, why is she disgracing her husband? Can't her husband buy her airtime? Asking somebody else. That she's married, does that mean she's not my younger sister? If I can sister does, what's stopping for 70 so just airtime to her? She insulted me. That was when I looked at this lady. I said, you are a devil. Just last week, I said that your sister asked me for you saw also a lot. She asked for money for what's it called for rent. I assisted her. This same your sister some months ago, I said that for the school fee. Some months ago, I said your mother 50K. Just 200 naira airtime. I said to my younger sister, you are insulting you. Even if you're hungry, you could not even hide. You are using it to insult me. Bring it. I told her you are a devil. Insult started. It was in August she left. Now, this woman, whenever I do any little assistance, she notices it, she flare up. So now, put yourself in the shoe of such a man, my shoe. If such person was privileged to be your life, she has already shown you the kind of person she is. It's all about herself and her family. So such a man, if such a person happen to be your life, you must be clever. You must be wise. Even if you give a pin to a stranger and you didn't take permission from her, this lady is ready to break your head. It happens severally. So I'm not going into that. So if you now happen that such person now come into your life is someone who is full of themselves. You don't trust their love and loyalty to the marriage. I'm not going to other things about that, but I just use it to buttress this point. What would you do? Can you trust such a person with your words? There are many things I just cannot say in this thing because they are not relevant. They don't look as if I'm digressing for the point. So what would you do? You must be so. That is why like I said, it depends on the partner you marry. If you notice it earlier as a man, that this partner you marry is all about herself and it's all about her family, and there is the possibility in future she want to use marriage to scam you, fight for divorce, to extort you. Please, as matter now. Yes, as matter. But if you don't notice, I've got sisters. My immediate elder sister, when they were building their first house, the husband were it around, buying the land, building everything, building the house and everything. The husband would come, give her $1 million, 1 million. My sister did all the building, money from the man. That was the kind of marriage I wanted. You will trust your word. Every set you have, you will trust it in the woman. That was what I wanted. But unfortunately, I found myself in the hand of a very terrible soul until God, until God kicked her out. So, this video is not to malign. I'm just being real here. Know the kind of partner. If you as a lady, notice that the guy who came to your life because of what you have, please be smart. There's something called, is it prenup? There's something called in English. There's something called is it? I think it's prenup. Yeah, it's called prenup. So you must make him or her. If you sense it before you marry, maybe you sense it before you go into the marriage. You must force the partner to sign what is called prenup. What is prenup? The definition of prenup is called an agreement made by a couple before they marry concerning the ownership of their respective assets should the marriage fail. That's the meaning of prenup. So get an agreement. You say this person is likely to be a gold digger or this. If you are privileged to say such a person, sign it. Sign it. Make sure you sign that sign an agreement. What will happen to your individual asset property should the marriage fail? For your own good, for your own peace of mind. However, from spiritual perspective, your partner comes first. If she's the loyal type to the marriage and you trust her love, this person is not a shit. This person will not assassinate you tomorrow because of another man. You trust her love, you trust his love. Please, they come first. Some women want to use. Okay, let me round up with this. Here in South Africa, the reason now, before you enter South Africa court, before you go into any court in South Africa, you must I was a little bit distracted, I'm sorry. So before you go into any court in South Africa, you must pass through a screening machine that will screen you thoroughly to be sure that you are not with any harm. What made them to come up with that decision was there was a time a lady got married to a very wealthy man. And like here in South Africa, when you're in the relationship with a guy for just 6 months, the constitution consider you married, both of you as partners. So if for any reason you go to opt out of that relationship, you must share your asset equally. So this lady got married to a very, very wealthy man. 6 months later, she filed for divorce. Is it that obvious that she came to extort? So she filed for divorce. On the day the judge gave the judgment that the man must share his, according to the law, must share whatever he had with the woman equally. The guy brought out his pistol. I'm trying to use my word because YouTube, because YouTube terms. So he brought out his pistol. You understand? Attack the judge himself, finish the judge, finish himself, and finish the lady. Are you getting it now? So that is why they now brought up, before you go into any court in South Africa, you must be thoroughly screened. So my point is this: some partners come into your life to kill, to steal, to destroy. This generation, some lady, especially guys in abroad, can attest to this. They see marriage, they see divorce as a scam. Just imagine a hookup person who's not too born again enter somebody's life. That hookup mentality, she's going to bring it to the marriage. That is the truth. So this Akim's story is not condemnable. We never condemn it. Imagine they said the lady is already wedding. Okay, if she's wedding, you are even 12 years older than this guy. Now, why on earth will you go to court to demand for 80% of the man's worth? If you are not greedy, you are already wedding. Why not even demand for 50-50? But she demanded for 80. So it means Akim already says the kind of person this lady is and what she's capable of doing in the future. That what made him do what he did. So kudos for him for that. But if you marry a lady you know you trusted, this person is loyal, you trust her love to you, you trust her love and loyalty to the marriage, please trust your life, everything is such a lady. I tell you, you will go far. Use people like Mommy Enesha and Daddy Enesha, for example. Look, just check other people, other great couples who are doing well together. Godly people, Christians. Are you getting me? So this Akim story is not applicable to all, but there are cases is applicable. Just like a video you watched before this, the man said divorce is a scam, and a lot of ladies have become wealthy as a result of divorce. All right, God bless you. Please ensure you do me a favor by sharing this video with others. Thank you. I will see you in my next video.
Mama, please talk about Akim and his wife. Wait, I want to talk about Akim. Akim is an African man. Moroccan, not Africa. African men, if they knew they come up, especially those 16, 17 years, they quit touch money, is their parents' name that is in their property. It's not a new thing. It's only 24 years old. And the woman where he married is 36. The woman senior her with 12 years, my dear. And you see something. The guy now a big footballer. He play for big football team for France. You understand me? A mama just cuckoo say, my pikin. You know, say, you understand, why to wash the Western world, the country where una dey. Just cuckoo leave my name for everything. I don't know how they take planner, but if you look at it, 24, this guy 24 years for Africa, fear not let you carry to Tokoas, you won't die. You understand me? Say you can't get money. It's an African man. Mommy name me property. I have the siblings till today till tomorrow. My papa the UK for year. He name still their property. You dey hear me so? They use papa name to buy land, use papa name to build house. I don't know about the teenagers who will get these days, all these 20 years old, I want to buy car, I want to carry toto. I don't know about them. But those days, their father and mother's name, now they property. Akim is an African man. What do you expect? Oh, you want him to Western world. It is saying your Nigeria brothers. We don't play football, so mother go marry or you both forget yourself or you both carry property. See, divorce now a big thing. Some men, once they divorce, they sleep train station. You dey hear me so? Woman go collect house from them. They do ordinary ground. I beg go, I get picking and I get toto. You understand me? So I know they support party. 3 years in marriage, say they accuse the guy of rape. You want wrong, madam? Accuse my husband of rape. Don't be say guilty of rape. They accuse my husband of rape. I want to live in marriage. Are you crazy? You are looking for money. Is it you that set it up? Stand by your husband first. Okay? It's not guilty until proven guilty. You feel me? If he's guilty, bad are you, so you'll be rapist. You're a rapist. As far as he hasn't been proven guilty, I sit down here for my matrimonial bed. They wait for court result. You feel me? So I don't like all those. I like the device property. I want half of it. No, mama's. In fact, I don't change my mind. As I turn millionaire like this tomorrow, I they put my papa name for my property. See something? Me and my husband will suffer. My husband not rich when I know I not rich. Say today now we can't get big money. If I carry us, you not go cry. He carry us, I not go cry. You know why? We suffer put together. Come on, for waiting you not get. When your mama they carry and go football training, you were not there. Mommy, sit down on top the money, enjoy yourself, collect her, leave your name till death do you part. Whenever you like, hand over to your son. He's still a small boy.